On today's Daily Slab, we are going to be looking at one of the most iconic cards of all time, the battle of a couple rookies in the NL, and I'm going to actually share some of my cards that I've recently picked up, as I thought that'd be a kind of a fun change of pace. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's Daily Slab. Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab. I am Nate, and our trender for today is a baseball player. And before I put it up on the phone or on the screen, ask you a question. When you think of an iconic card, any iconic card, what instantly comes to mind? 1952 Mantle? Maybe. 1954 Hank Aaron? Possibly. 1986 Michael Jordan? 2000 Tom Brady? Playoff contenders? What is it that comes to mind? And is it the 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck? Because if it is, well, good for you. That's what we're covering today. And if it isn't, maybe it should be. Because here's some data for you that I found while looking on Card Ladder. So I was checking out Card Ladder's ladder function and looking at number of sales all time as tracked by Card Ladder. And the number one card out of all the cards that are tracked on Card Ladder for sales was the 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 9. It had 5,816 sales tracked. That was number one out of all the cards. Now, a few caveats, obviously. Date only goes back to 2004. So obviously we're going to be missing anything before that. And there was a lot likely of Mickey Mantles to sell well before 2004 and well before 1989 when this Ken Griffey came out, or a lot of Hank Aaron's that came out in 54 before this Ken Griffey came out, and so on and so forth. You know, there's also, it doesn't track ComC or Mercari or card shop sales or at show sales or personal IG live sales or whatever it might be. It doesn't track everything, but what it does track is some of the most major sales platforms you can get in the hobby: eBay, PWCC, Golden, Heritage, the list goes on and on for my slabs. It tracks a lot of major sellers in the card market, so it doesn't encompass it all, but of the ones it does track, it's very impressive that this card right here is the number one seller out of all the cards possibly tracked by Card Ladder. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's an interesting insight into what Ken Griffey Jr. means to the baseball world. And if you're wondering about the prices, well, all time this card is up 354%, which is pretty stinking good considering, you know, from 2004 till now. It kind of shows, well, yes, there is a gigantic spike in the middle and it's down from there. We're still way better off nowadays than we were even 3 years ago. Next up is our post of the day, and we've got a little rookie action here. So you've got the Corbin Carroll base auto PSA 10 from 2019 versus the Elly De La Cruz PSA 10 with the 10 auto base auto from 2022. Now the prices there, it says $1,105 and $1,350, but this post is a couple of days old. The new prices are a Corbin Carroll last sales were between $1,200 and $1,300, and the PSA 10 last sales were that one sold for $1,500. So they've both gone up about the same amount in the last couple days of June here. Now, which one are you taking? Obviously, the PSA 10 does bump up the price of the Elly a bit. So let's say that they're even. Which one are you buying? $1,300 for Corbin Carroll, $1,300 for Elly De La Cruz. Obviously, Corbin Carroll is one of the best players in all of baseball this year, not just rookies. He's going to run away with Rookie of the Year likely. He might even get some MVP votes, if not win it. Elly De La Cruz, well, he likely won't be able to, because he came up so much later than Corbin Carroll, won't be able to probably catch him, and he won't be getting MVP votes. He is one of the more physically impressive baseball players we've seen in a long while. He's doing things that other guys just aren't doing, and he does it while playing shortstop at the height of 6'5". So, like, you could go either way. Obviously, Corbin Carroll has the stats, and he's also super impressive. Elly De La Cruz maybe has the upside and the more premium position. As for me, I think I would like either. I mean, I can't complain either way. I do think both of them are going to be valuable commodities going forward. That being said, the Reds farm system still has a ton of guys left to get called up. I do think that the Reds will probably be in better shape in the future than maybe the Diamondbacks, even though Diamondbacks are very good right now. They have a ton. The Reds have a ton of young guys still to get called up, and so for that reason, I think if Elly De La Cruz is the leader of the band in that department and has a ton of good other players and they can make some noise in the playoffs for years and years to come, he might be the guy to get. So for that reason, I would choose Elly. And then in what's happening, I've got some cards I wanted to show you. I figured this would be fun. I don't really show off too much my collection, but I did just get in some cards the other day, and I was like, well, I've been buying interesting cards, not necessarily just baseball or just whatever. I am a baseball guy, but not just baseball, though I did buy quite a few baseball, but some interesting cards. So we're going to start off with Aaron's birthday present, and this is a SpongeBob SquarePants card. I didn't watch SpongeBob SquarePants, but it is pretty cool, and you can kind of see there, well, maybe you can. There is a numbering down there. It doesn't really show up, but it is numbered to 110. I'm not 100% sure if this is a real card or if it's fake or not, so we're going to send it into SGC and find out and see if it comes out to be a fake card or a real card. Either way, it's pretty cool. I then also picked up a in the realm of non-sport, I picked up a Harry Potter Hedwig sticker PSA 9. It's just a really good deal. I got it for half price, and so I couldn't pass it up. You know, love Harry Potter, so I thought that was pretty cool. I also picked up a decent number of, if you've ever seen the CW show The Flash, or Arrow, or any of those other ones that are in the DC universe. It's on the CW. They're pretty cool. They got CZX cards that I didn't know about. So Melissa Benoist, if that's how you say it, she is Supergirl, and got a patch card of her, numbered to 250. Erica Durance as Allura Zor-El. I haven't actually watched Crisis on Infinite Earths. I watched the previous seasons of The Flash, 1 through, like, I don't know, probably 6 or 7, but didn't finish it out, and I watched most of the Arrow seasons as well. So I don't know who this is, but it was cheap, so I took it. And then I picked up Iris Allen West, a jersey card, numbered to 199, 99 to 199, which is kind of a fun little thing there. But she is the wife of the Flash in the show, so I thought that was cool. And then, of course, I also picked up a Grant Gustin Flash Auto, which is super cool. Going to get this graded by SGC. If you want to get your cards graded by SGC, you can go to SlabStox.com/grading and find out more there. But I'm going to get this graded by SGC. The corners aren't great, but I want it encapsulated anyways. And then a couple I'm really excited about. I got a couple of Lord of the Rings sketches. So here's one of what I assume is an orc, maybe a dwarf. I couldn't really tell. It's from Lord of the Rings Masterpieces. It gets a little tops 101 in the corner there, so that was cool. I believe it's from 2007. And then also an orc here, the orc with the one eye. So that's pretty cool. I've got a couple more Lord of the Rings cards coming in. Quite a few more actually coming in the next week or so, so I am looking forward to that as well. But I've been enjoying picking up other stuff than just baseball. Obviously, I have been picking up little baseball here and there, you know, Refractor Jackson Holiday, Mini Diamond Miguel Bleis, Termar Johnson, Asia Refractors, and stuff like that. So I have been picking up baseball, but the fun part has definitely been picking up the non-sport cards for me. I'm addicted to it. I love it. And I cannot wait for the National to see if I can get more non-sport cards. Some of these non-sport cards will be available at the National. The Lord of the Rings ones, you'd probably have to break my arms off to get them for me. But that's what I've been picking up. And let me know what you've been picking up lately, especially if you've been getting into non-sport cards like I have. Alright, thank you everyone for watching today's Daily Slab. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and don't forget to hit that subscribe. And I will talk to you tomorrow for the next Daily Slab. See you everyone.